diamonds on your neck, bet they on your neck. You want that watch, you better rock a tech. You want the chain, you better cop a vest. You want the check, but can you make it stretch?
Welcome to Root Zones, bringing you the good news and the bad news of crypto. My name is Wayne.
And my name is Manish.
And today, and if you like money in crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So today we're going to talk a bit about the crypto donations that are actually flooding the Ukraine military. And as we speak, as we are doing this, we can see that Bitcoin is actually pumping up from 38,000 to 40,000. So let's go and see what's happening. So of course, crypto donations are flooding in the Ukraine military. So while there's always the support for the Ukraine using cryptocurrency, there's also the other side of the coin, which is also supporting the war efforts of Russia, right? So these are things that later, policymakers will take a look and see, kind of weigh the pros and cons to ensure that things are controlled in a manner, right? So the blockchain analysts, of course, people across the world are making crypto donations to aid the Ukraine army in their war against Russia. So this is the Bitcoin address. Ethereum USD was tweeted. And according to the data, over a 12-hour window period on February 24, by the firm, more than 400,000 in Bitcoin was donated to Come Back Alive, a Ukraine non-governmental organization providing support to the armed forces. Now, the latest round of donations, totaling hundreds of thousands and dollars, have flooded into Ukraine and volunteer groups working to stave off the Russians' offensive. So, of course, you can see this. It's a chart. You see this donation that has been coming in. So they basically fund the equipment of the Ukraine army with military equipment, medical supplies, and drones, and also funding the development of the facial recognition app to identify if someone is a Russian mercenary or a spy. So very interesting things that are coming in. Even Vitalik Buterin has tweeted an opportunity to support Ukraine's year. Proceeds goes to civilian efforts helping Ukraine's suffering from the war. So crypto assets are demonstrating their potential by allowing quick cross-border donations which bypass financial institutions that might be blocking up payments to this group. So the donations are expected to grow as the conflict escalates. So hopefully now, in the latest news, I see that they are working on bilateral ties. Hopefully the war efforts will cease and things will go back to normal. But I've also seen in some news there are talks of nuclear. So those things can be dangerous because if it's escalated above and beyond, we might be seeing not only Russia and Ukraine, we might be even seeing other countries coming in to support a war effort and have their own agenda. And I hope that doesn't happen because all of us will be impacted. South Korea, on a separate news, plans a 187 million national metaverse effort. So South Korea, of course, planning to invest about 187 million in creating its national metaverse platform. Now, the metaverse trend, of course, expected to show no signs slowing down in South Korea and become the first country to express desire to build their own field. According to the report, the country plans to invest a whopping 187 million in the nation's metaverse project, and the pledge of this 187 South Korea Ministry of ICT, Science and Future Planning to create the metaverse ecosystem that is intended to support the expansion of digital content and corporate growth. As per the official statement, the funds are to be spent completing various objectives which aim to create a large digital ecosystem expanding the virtual world. So, of course, platform to expand this virtual world will kind of coexist with education, media, and cities all together. So, kind of a unity that they are bringing together. So, and there's another news: value lock in DeFi rebound, smart contract token CPH, Luna XCP, and LeadPack. Now, the total of value lock decentralized finance has managed to jump above about 200 billion. And of course, a number of native assets from 611 billion worth of smart contract, digital gains of CPH, Counterparty, and Terra Luna are leading the pack. So very interesting times to see this actually climbing up in the midst of what we are seeing now as some turmoil within the factions of certain countries, right? So of course, the top 5 blockchains in terms of cross-chain breach TVL on Sunday included Avalanche, Polygon, Phantom, Ronin, and Arbitrum. Right? So moreover, data collected by Coin98 Analytics from indicates that Solana has a most active developer count as of February 19, 2022. Solana's developer count is followed by Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, Cosmos, and Terra. Very important, guys, to take note of Solana's developer count, because where the developers are is where the technology will be. So always take note of that. Okay, anyways, that's all I have in the news today. Just wanted to show you this is the pump that is happening right now. As you can see on my chart, very nice pump, 38,000 shooting up above 41. Hopefully break this 41, and all of this is due to the war effort. So that's all I have. I'm going to hand over to Manish for the next segment. Manish, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, so I think you can see that topic already. What I have it. Oops, sorry. Looks like some glitch.
So I think Manish is having some technical difficulty. Once he sets it up, let me just share that. Join us daily live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, 11 p.m. Singapore time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're based in the US. And guys, if you like money in crypto and you find value in the contents that we provide, do give us a like. So Manish, back to you.
Yeah, 1 minute. Oops. Just give me a minute. Something happened here. All right. So today I'm going to cover about the blockchain assessment, how to assess a different blockchain, and what is the parameters should use it. So with so many blockchain network appearing all the times, new and even experienced crypto enthusiasts may feel overwhelmed when it comes to deciding which are the best in crypto and which are the best in invest in. So in this presentation, we are going to talk about will our and we'll outline the most important aspects of any blockchain projects and why anyone should pay close attention such details when assessing the different chain on the crypto market. So the first one we have it is use case. Okay, so arguably the most important part of any blockchain project is the use case. What is the project reason of existing? Is the project here to enhance payment processing, to improve on a business supply chain, or entertain users? So there are technically no such things as a invalid use case, but some are certainly more applicable than others. For example, a project meant to assess million in acquire a food in likely to earn more support than a meme coin. So if you decided that the project is valuable to them, that is the value and translate over to wide audience when the points in the project's favors. When examining use case, the best to look the project white paper. For example, you can take a look at a Polygon white paper which details potential use case associated with the platform. So in your right hand side, you can see that we have a potential schematic use case where uh, use cases in terms of payment, atomic swap, liquidity provider, decentralized exchange, and market support, lending, soaring platforms, Dagger games, infrastructure, and identity and matic wallet. So these are some use case makes this entire blockchain, the matic blockchain, much more powerful. So definitely the use case is one important factor for any blockchain. So move on to the next one, which is community. A project is nothing without its community. Blockchain technology is an open source and user-driven solutions for all. When assessing a blockchain, it often best to check into the community and see how much power they have it. So reliable projects are generally as a decentralized as possible, providing users from all over with the ability to hold tokens and have their say in governance. So these users are usually outspoken. The public conversation happening on the platform like Reddit, Twitter, and Discord. So it's usually best to join the project Discord servers to gauge both the size and contributions of its communities. So next one I have it is transaction speed and scalability. So one blockchain project of choice might have the best intentions, but if the technology can't scale or reliably process transactions, it is at a severe disadvantage. The good is a platform that can't serve the hundred of thousands of customers it hope to gain. When assessing a blockchain, it becomes examine the network typical transaction speed alongside how it intend to scale and mass. Is it possible to implement an upgrade down the line while it, or does the network already utilize a layer 2 solution? So does the solution sounds realistic in long term? So the Ethereum website contain intensive documentation in the current and the future scalability method. So every blockchain the scalability matters. So if you see the Ethereum scalability and solutions about the project, you can see that state channel, plasma, rollup, side chains, and validium. There are so many things are there which can make this project more scalable. So one can pair this factor alongside the community. One has decided as dedicated community members would have a public decision surrounding the favorite project use case and potential upgrade, as well as how it's currently running. So the next one we have it is consensus and governance. So the two most common blockchain consensus method are proof of work and proof of stake. So proof of work network required a miners that are users who dedicated their computer power to solve a complex equations and validate the transaction. Whereas proof of stake, on the other hand, provide power to the users who hold the stake or lock in the digital assets. Generally, the more assets a user stake, the more power they will have within the network. So by staking, users typically becomes the validator who the validate transactions, removing the need of miners. So this process is more environmentally friendly than mining and rewards users in interest for the efforts. So after all, POS is the more scalable option, and Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency in terms of market capitalizations. Is making the upgrade to proof of stake over the coming months. The next one we should consider is the team. So, team behind the project is just as important as a technical aspect of any blockchain. Project should be very open regarding who developing a project, as well as the history and skill set of the team. Failing and disclose the detail about the development team can be a significant warning sign while assessing blockchain, as a lack of information could mean they are looking to scam users. So while is not always the case, it recommended to stick the project that are open about their development process. So Polkadot project has some of its key members available on its website, including their real name and history, that say that it could be improved by including a relevant social link to the team profile so that the user can conduct their own research to verify the project and team behind it. And the next one we should consider is the roadmap. So not only should a blockchain have a solid reliable use case, but it should also have a roadmap planned out the regarding futures developments and project features auditions. So throughout a roadmap generally means that the team has bought long term about their projects and how it can benefit the world. It also provides users that with more knowledge about their they are investing in, and whether or not the network align with their values. So if you check, if you have come across the Cardano website, and you would have seen the roadmap features detailed sections for each part of its roadmap, ensure that all users can understand what expect in the network futures. So they have a very artistic kind of roadmap: Baron, Selly, Gogun, Bash, Volatile. So if you see their roadmap, you will come to know that how important a roadmap is for any blockchain project. Okay, so the next one we have it, we should consider for as part of blockchain selections, the market capitalizations and total value locked. When it comes to decentralized finance, DeFi projects especially, a vital factor is considered to total value locked and its market cap. The TVL represents the total amount of all funds locked into a DeFi platform smart contract. The higher TVL, the healthier a platform ecosystems, and as more users are taking advantage of its offering. Alternatively, a project market capitalization constitutes the value of exiting assets with the ecosystem serving as an indicator of the project growth potential. And last but not the least is longevity. Finally, take a look at the how long the project has been in the market. If it's been available for years, that has the project accomplished. Has it stuck to its roadmap and it been reliable, or suffered from a consistent delay and failing to deliver? Or project reliabilities can be a greater indicator of its longevity. So alternatively, if the project is new into the market, consider observing it for a few months and seeing how things pay out. If a developments appear smooth and the group is making a fair amount of progress and announcement, it might mark a more reliable long-term investment. So that's all these 9 points we should consider before selecting any blockchain projects. So at the end, the disclaimer part, where we are just an education channel and we are not providing any financial advice. Do your own research before investing on a cryptocurrencies. That is more important. And while holding your full-time job, you want to earn some extra cash, do join our communities where we teach about NFTs, blockchain, and staking, trading. There are a lot of information related to cryptocurrencies. So that's all we have it for today, and I'll hand over to Wayne for quick market update.
Yeah, thanks Manish for that. So let's see what's happening over the market side of things, guys. Of course, this is T minus one. It's not going to reflect the actual pump that we see today in Bitcoin. Right now, it's still extreme fear, but I think there are things in terms of the war efforts that are actually supporting, or there could be some news that is up and coming. So we will do some deep dive and maybe update you timely. So of course, you can see the market now. Of course, is kind of picked up. That always happens when the mother of all, Bitcoin, actually starts to pump. We have 17,000 cryptos, 400 exchanges, market cap still at 1.8, so 100 billion came in. Last trading volume, of course, is about 93 billion, right? And of course, Ethereum and Bitcoin take 60% of the market. So Bitcoin, of course, is up by 4%, Ethereum up by 0.58, BNB at 2%, XRP 1.38, Cardano 5.34, Terra Luna 8.85, Solana 5.53, and of course Avalanche up to 0.9. So last 7 days, you can see quickly that kind of ramp up has already crossed bullish for 7 days, but not on the 30th and the 90 days. So that's something we always have to take note. Now, top 10 coins, of course, coin of the day, GoChain. We have followed by Solana, Terra Luna, FC Barcelona, Bitcoin, Cardano, Metis Token, Polygon, API Tree, Lazio, and Avalanche. So as we can see, this is very interesting to see what is the use of the money. But now at least we can see that for such situations, Bitcoin can be used maybe for good, maybe for bad. So it really depends at the end of the war efforts, and hopefully we can all have peace in the world. So that's something we hope for. That's all I have today, guys. I'm gonna hand over for the tweet of the day before we wrap up.
Yeah.
So here we go.
So the tweet of the day is coming from Cointelegraph. Stay forward to a crypto in Latin America. Crypto-focused enterprise payment platforms, a Tribal Credit, as a partner with Visa to explain a credit and financial options for a small and medium-sized enterprise across the region. There's a detailed article in the tweet. If you guys are interested, you can go ahead and read about this. This is something that the crypto they are expanding their roadmap on a various field. So that's all I have it for today, and then see you guys tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Take care, guys. Bye for now.
Diamonds on your neck, bet they on your neck. You want that watch, you better rock a tech. You want that chain, you better cop a vest.